Just ready a tracking device. And don't miss this time.
For better or for worse, Ahsoka is a show that almost exclusively caters to fans of the various Star Wars animated series, especially Star Wars Rebels. So ScreenRant has some thoughts on Rebels characters that need to make their live-action debut in Ahsoka Season 2.
Long live the Empire doesn't sound like the kind of loyalty we're looking for.
In one of the more likely possibilities, Jedi Kanan Jarrus could make his big debut in Ahsoka Season 2. Jarrus is actually a survivor of Order 66. Pretty impressive for a young Padawan that was being hunted beyond reason. After palling around with a smuggler for years, Jarrus eventually hooks up with Hera Syndulla, played by Mary Elizabeth Winstead in Ahsoka, and joins her rebel group, becoming Ezra's master. In the final season of Rebels, Jarrus saves the Ghost Crew by sacrificing himself. Voiced by Freddie Prinze Jr., we could actually see him reprise the role, which would most likely be a small part in flashbacks or as a Force Ghost. Returning as a Force Ghost, he could finally meet his son Jason, played by Evan Whitten. Portrayed by Winnie the Pooh voice actor Jim Cummings, outlaw character Hondo Ohnaka made his Star Wars debut in the Clone Wars. Just like most pirates, he's a real scallywag, but ultimately a helpful one to the good guys. He's lent a hand during all the big skirmishes in the Star Wars timeline, the Clone Wars, the struggles with the Empire, and the rise of the First Order. In Rebels, he even helps Ezra out. So having him return in Season 2 of Ahsoka to help take on Thrawn and other baddies could make sense, and while he's never had a live-action representation on screen, you can meet him in the robotic flesh at the Smuggler's Run attraction at Disneyland's Galaxy's Edge. Originally starting out as an Imperialist enemy, but later becoming a rebel himself, Agent Kallus is voiced by classically trained David Oyelowo in Rebels. His addition to Season 2 would definitely aid in the fight against Thrawn. His Imperial knowledge helped the rebels in the animated series and would once again come in handy. His change of loyalty during Rebels was a nice addition to the show that came to a satisfying conclusion when he and bestie Zeb Orrelios rode off into the sunset, once adversaries, now close friends. Speaking of Zeb, while he did make a live-action cameo in The Mandalorian, we'd love to see him reunite with Kallus in Season 2 of Ahsoka with an even meatier part. It's time to get the entire surviving gang back together. Are there any other Rebels characters you'd like to see on Ahsoka? Let us know. Thanks for watching ScreenRant, and stay tuned for more Star Wars news.